Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode discussing anime that we're currently watching. And today, we're talking about To Be Your Ex episode 10. And y'all, I gotta say, man, first time since watching this anime, I am not stressed. I am not like, oh my god, like, I'm not heartbroken. I'm actually, in a way, happy. And it's not to say I don't like this anime. I love To Be Your Ex right now. It's my favorite anime of the year. But those episodes stress you out. And today this was the last episode of the Lucky Cyan arc, right? But we got a good ending. So let's talk about it, right? So we saw at the end of the last episode that like everybody's turned into like these zombified monsters, right? And there's speculation, essentially, was this Lou's powers or was this, Cyan's, after like the negative when it comes to powers, right? Good fortune, but if you don't talk to them for a very long time, you get misfortune. You get bad luck. Like I said before, it's like the Supernatural episode, right? When season 3, where you have that lucky rabbit tail, rabbit foot, whatever, you have it. The greatest luck happens to you every time, right? But if you lose it, you get bad luck, and you eventually die, right? And so after her concert, actually no, she actually gets a bow and she gets a guitar, like a special guitar from her agency. It's a guitar, but it's also an arrow as well. And so it's like, you're a singer, but you're also a fighter as well, because remember, you are a hero. And her manager her agency said, remember, words are powerful. Just know that. So after the show, Shaz go back to the orphanage, right? And the dean was saying, oh, because you left, we got nothing. No cousin anymore, no praise anymore right there. It's all because of you. Which, putting the blame on her when it's mainly on him, right? It's really on him, right? And she thought that, Lou is dead, but, she doesn't believe that Lou is dead. But Dean just said, don't talk to Lou. Don't think about him. You'd be nothing but burn from anyway. Now Lou did hear everything, so it's a good thing he did because now it's not like it's not like Cyan does not care about him. She still misses him and she cares about him, and she thought he was around, but him hearing that shows you that she didn't abandon you really, right? Now the dean does tell Lou that. Well, I remember last week we didn't hear what he said, but he told him just know Cyan is a survivor of the plane crash where your parents died. And this is where, the news went out, misfortune ever. Remember what they originally said? Words are powerful. Him here on River saying, oh no, she was the cause of that plane crash. Not thinking about it. This happened because she met this person. This happened because she met this person. Like, all the words were spreading everywhere right there. Her trust value was going down. Her fans wanted to real from the concerts right there. So like everything was not going so well with Cyan, right? And as that's going on right there, the people at the orphanage right there start turning into all these zombies, right? And it's weird because it's like they'll say I don't have does her powers have something to do with people turning into zombies? Yes, in a way, but the queen did say, which by the way, she's gonna be the next story, right? Even her misfortune, she lost to X, right? She was saying that the silver line is the plane crash. Everybody's magic is a plane crash, right? But we do have my dad did get a D, an audio from that plane crash. That holds everything as that holds everything. That holds the truth, right? And it's weird because it's like, let's say it's like his parents' misfortune upon them. Yes, but it was words though. The words spread very far. So it's like I'm still a little bit confused with look at science powers, right? You give them luck, right? But like misfortune comes into play if you talk about her negatively, I guess. So I said, she brings you misfortune. I'm not misfortune. She gives you fortune, but if you talk bad about her, I guess the misfortune happens upon yourself right there. Like that part is so confusing right there. So somebody in the comment section below, please let me know how her powers work. I'm still a little confused by that, right? But yes, the queen tells her how she can stop this, right? But also, like I said, the dean, um, his friend that that got signed from the plane crash, he was saying, that, "Yo, please put please just on the like." He still told her, "The yo, I want her to live a quiet life right there, and now you expose us. It's all on you right there. It's all your fault." I said, "I trusted you." but now she's out in the public right now, and everybody knows her right now, and it's like, ugh, bro, like I trust you right now. I want to have a quiet life, but now here you are. This is all on you at the end of the day. But scientists say, let me do this myself. I will stop this. This all falls upon me right there. And honestly, the animation was good right there. Her roller skate right there. I said, I really love, like I say, his color. I love her look right there. The bow and guitar era was pretty cool right there. Her skating, shooting everybody with the arrows right there. Like, that was really cool. That was really, really cool. And I said, this is all on her, too. This is all by herself. Like, she was doing this all by herself, right? She gets to the orphanage to look for the audio file right there. And she does run into the dean, right? Who was like really transformed like into a hideous monster. And that fight was cool. Like that fight was really cool. And she was able, to fight off that monster right there in the theater right there. And like I said, shout out to Lucky Side because she's doing this all by herself. No one is helping her out right there. So like I give her a shout out for that, right? So as she defeats him, I'm saying to myself, okay, Lou is around her somewhere, right? So she's getting ready to play, the audio, right, from the planker because she did actually find the chip. But Lou comes in saying, it's all her fault or my parents are dead. It's your fault. You ruined everything right there. While she's getting ready to die against her right there, she was able to play the audio file. And man, when Lucky plays audio file, this was truly sad, right? It explained the origins of her powers. Now, before you're like, I was wondering, like, wait, if her power is luck, who trusts her with the luck right there? Who gave her, that power, right? Like she's a young kid. Who gave her the power? So we hear the audio file. What we see the audio file. We see Lou's parents and we still get Science parents, right? The plane is getting ready to crash, and they're telling them, "We have a son. We always sing the song to them every single time." And it's a song that Lou and Cyan did together, right? And they were singing that song. You know, they say, "Hey, son, you'll meet our son in the future." Basically, everybody was putting all of their trust and faith in Cyan right there on the plane before the plane crash was before they crashed. Everybody was putting their faith in her. That's why that's where he got passed from. Was from everybody on the flight right there, and that was sad. That was X does a good job making us feel some type of way. And even though we got a happy end in this episode, that story of how Lucky Shine got a pass right there, that was really, really sad. We start hearing the background music right there, the sad background music right there. It's like, oh, trust you're gonna see my son, you're gonna see my kid. Like, everyone's putting their favorite into that child right there, and it was really, really sad. Like, it was like I was happy, Lou saw the truth right there, but I'm still like, damn, and that's rough. Like that was just a sad origin story of how she got powers right there. So yeah, it makes sense why she survived that because everybody's putting their faith into her for her to see their kids. So it was just they did a good job with that. They did a really good job, but they still I still believe that plane was targeted though. That plane hadn't been targeted though. Still, I believe that's still in the mystery, right? Like that still has yet to be talked about, right? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know about that, right? But this is the first time I actually got a happy ending. Interior X. Lou survived. Lucky San got her fans and her powers back. Well, and I guess her powers, but yeah, like it was a happy end right there. You know what? And that's a good thing because it's like you don't want Interior X to be predictable. Shout out to A.H. Brennan. He did say this on his video. It's like granted, it's good, right? Get Harburg is good, but like it's being predictable, right? So it's like now we have the sense of like not every ending for these heroes are gonna be good or bad. So right now we have Queen next, and Queen. I feel as though from what we've seen so far from the heroes, at least from what I've seen, is that the Commoner, aka Nice, well, Nice, aka the Commoner, he has a good heart. I think he's a well, no, after what happened at the end of his arc, who knows what it'll be, right? But he still has values, right? Iso went down a dark path. Started off good, but went down a dark path. Lucky Cyan, good. Like I don't see anything bad about her, right? Queen, remember, she wants to challenge X. She wants, to become here because she wants to destroy the corrupted hero association right there. So I feel as though Queen is a good person. The next person after that, I'm not sure. The rest of them after that, I don't know. Well, X, I think it's going to be like the main antagonist right there. Like X seems to be the antagonist. The other heroes, I don't know. Like I said, but I will say this: in such a short amount of time with these arcs, you have a relationship with these characters. You do. Normally it takes you a time to develop a relationship with these characters, but like these are short arcs. They're doing it to like 3 or 4 episodes right there, and I believe the Queen arc is only 2 episodes. So like we'll see how what to do that, how they want to do with that. But no, man. So far, like I said, all these stories are good. So far, I would say Lucky is my favorite story because they haven't had a happy ending. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Nice story did not end well. Easel's story did not end well. Lucky's story is the only story that ended very well. So that's my favorite so far. Like I said, we've been going through so much heartbreak. Like I was preparing for heartbreak. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be heartbroken. I'm not gonna be heartbroken. I'm not gonna be heartbroken. But no, great. I was heartbroken, but like by Lucky's past, like her origin past, right? But like nobody died for that way, at least. But man, but just I'm still kind of gonna be like, okay, I know something's gonna happen, something's gonna happen, something's gonna happen. But as of right now, what I know about 2X is like like always like don't. Damn, I gotta say this. Like expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. But great episode right there. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you like the video, like it. If you're a part of the Douglas family, subscribe. Share the video. Be sure to follow my social media accounts in the description box below. And always remember what J. Cole said, everybody. There is no such thing as life better than yours. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.